Confirmed. Central referee is Moduba. Dauda Sonko is one of the assistants. Dauda Baji, Modlamin Sanyang and Mafuje Jata is the match commissioner. Coming to you live from the Live Your Dreams football field, and the ground is set and set for this field class, and the game is also live on LSTV1 at the commentary cabin Parliament Party as usual. Kemo Kanyi, and behind camera operations is Osman Kamara. Later on we will solely get you the rundown of the starting 11 for Ali Sowe and also Sibanor United, and the winner in this contest will advance to the second tier of Gambian football next season. Kemo Kanyi, of course, is a great afternoon from the Live Your Dreams football field, and then of course it's a huge clash between Ali Sowe and Sibanor United, and the winner will advance, whilst the loser will solely have the chance to play in the third tier, either in Banjul or West Coast region.
Yes, that's it for today. So this is the only game that they have for them to realize their dreams of playing in the fourth division next season. In the second division next season. And then I believe they are very much aware of this. This is why they are here. They have been fighting tooth and nail to making sure that they come to this particular day and eventually make their way to the second division next season. So it's a must-win game for either of the sides here. One of the sides today must be confirmed to be playing in the second division next season, and then it has to be either Ali Sowe or that of the Sibanor United to book their way to the second division next season football. So let's see what happens here first. The 90 minutes will dictate what happens, and then if the 90 minutes fails to separate the two sides, of course, one of the sides must win from the post-match shootout, and then this is why we are here today to get ourselves confirmed at least with the winner of this particular day. And then of course there will be another game that will be playing tomorrow as well, where also Carnifing East will also be taking on ASM Athletics there. So let's see what this particular game will pan out at the end of the day. Already both of these sides here are very much anxious, and also their intention of reaching the second division is very, very much high, and then they have been fighting for that. Sibanor have been doing a lot, and also Ali Sowe also did a lot in Banjul to reach this particular stage here. Now the finals here for them, it's either have to be Ali Sowe or that of the Sibanor United side who make their way to the second division football next season. Of course, fans are coming in their numbers, and also to give that maximum support to their side, so that they will do their part as fans, and also to rally behind their team. Now it is left with the players as well to making sure that they do what the fans want, but also what they have been yearning for since the start of the season. And then next season, one of the sides here must be playing in the second division part. One, it has to be either Sibanor United or Ali Sowe to be playing in the second tier of Gambian football next season part.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanyi. The ground is set and set for this huge class. Huge battle between the Banjul champions and West Coast champions. The champions of Banjul, Ali Sowe, dressed in green and white, while the champions of West Coast region, Sibanor United, dressed in blue-black. Of course, blue shirts, black shorts and blue socks, and Sibanor United will be playing from our right to left, or left to right from our cabin, whilst Ali Sowe will be playing from our right to left from our cabin. Central referee Moduba is having the assistance of Dauda Sonko. Dauda Baji, Modlamin Sanyang is the fourth assistant referee. Mafuji Jata is the match commissioner, and the game is live on LSTV1 at the commentary cabin Parliament Party. Kemo Kanyi and Osman Kamara behind camera operations as usual. And before going deep into the commentary, rundown on the starting 11 for Ali Sowe, who are currently starting with Alaji Bai in goal, Mamadou Jingali, Ibrahim Adrame, Mustafa Njai, Ibrahim Assar, Asan Bai, Keba Sonko, Sidi Hydra, Babukar Jalo, team captain Remy Sanyang and Musa Toure, completing the 11 for the capital base side, Ali Sowe. And Sibanor United United, dressed in blue shirts, black shorts, and blue socks, starting with Isaac Mendy in goal, Landing Jaju, Modu Sedi, Abdoulaye Tamba, Francis Gomez, Modlamin Kamara, Bakari Kujabi, Sana Nyasi, Omar Nyasi, Modlamin Jaju, and Osman Kamara completing the 11 for Sibanor, and Sibanor is under the guidance of Ibrahima Kamara, who is having the assistance of Omar Baji, Omar Job, and Pamusa Bari on the dugout for Ali Sowe. The game is already live from the Live Your Dreams Football Complex, and if you may like call it the champions or the home of the champions, Real de Banjul. Already that's an opportunity, and it's an opportunity for Sibanor United. Landing, the team captain, currently on the ball, and Landing is currently having the defensive partnership of Omar Nyase as usual for Sibanor United. Landing, the team captain, will they get that? Landing getting that ball long, heading it down, Abdoulaye Tamba. Ali Sowe with a clearance, and it's going to be a chase for both central defenders, Landing and his defensive partner, straight into the gloves of the custodian Isaac Mendy, who is currently dressed in red shirt, black short, and black socks. Isaac Mendy is the custodian. Omar now going long, trying to connect the run of Francis Gomez, heading it down to the center forward. Nothing given by the central referee. And the central defender was calling in for an infringement, but never given by the central referee, Modu Ba. And Modu is assisted by Dauda Sonko, Dauda Baji, Modlamin Sanyang. On the far side, Abdoulaye Tamba, caught out by the central defender, Ibrahim Adrame for Ali Sowe. The team is owned by Gambian international Ali Sowe. And Sibanor United is a team based in West Coast region. Sibanor in West Coast region, hoping to reach the second tier of Gambian football for the very first time. And equally Ali Sowe, after the team coming on to the Banjul 3rd division last season, will also want to get to the second tier of Gambian football next season. Is it a possibility? Remains the biggest question. And if they want to advance, they solely need to get a victory over Sibanor, and Sibanor also on the other hand, if they want to play in the second tier of Gambian football, just like Balosar, needs to get a victory against Ali Sowe. Abdoulaye Tamba lost possession. This is Ali Sowe in their own half. That's an infringement, as signaled by the central referee. It's currently 0-0 from the Live Your Dreams football field in Basori. Ali Sowe 0, Sibanor United 0, and the final touch on the player as signaled by the assistant. And you could hear the boos and cheers, or the boos from the fans of Sibanor United, who definitely believe that should have been a throw-in for Sibanor United. But instead, the assistant referee has given the opportunity to Ali Sowe, dressed in green and white, playing from our right to left from our cabin, around the edge of the center. This time it is Sibanor United, regain possession using the left side. Player Rasul, nothing given by the central referee. Ali Sowe now around the edge, trying to switch the play. Can they get something from that? Partly cleared. And that was definitely a great clearance coming from Sibanor United. Bright start coming from the boys in green and white, Ali Sowe. And cheers and shout from the Capital Base Club. Sibanor United will try to regroup and trying to get that ball off the area. We're still having fans creeping in at the Live Your Dreams football field in Basori to watch this crucial showdown. A spot in the second tier of Gambian football is at stake. Either Sibanor United or Ali Sowe will advance. In the other final fixture will feature the clash between ASM Athletic against Carnifing East. And the winner between Sibanor and Ali Sowe will advance. The winner between ASM Athletic and Carnifing East will also advance. And also the two top teams in the triangular between AJ Soka, Nyani FC and North Star will also advance to the second tier of Gambian football. And already we have seen the relegated teams, Latrikunda United, Banjul and Sowe United, are already booted out of this year's GFF Men's Division 2. And their replacements will be either Ali Sowe, Sibanor United, ASM Athletic, Carnifing East, AJ Soka, Nyani FC and North Star. 4 of the teams will advance to the second tier of Gambian football. And this afternoon from the Live Your Dreams football complex in Basori, live on LSTV1, Parliament Fati, Kemo Kanyi at the commentary cabin, Osman Kamara behind camera operations. That seems to be a push and pull between the central defender, Omar Nyase, and the team captain and 22 Babukari Jalo. We will slowly re-engage Kemo Kanyi once again. But before that, we have to get that focus on this set piece. Coming from Ali Sowe, floats that ball, but before that, that's an infringement on Omar Nyase. Omar is currently down Omar Nyasi is currently down, and the central referee Modu Bar is already on the player. Kemo Kanye, interesting beginning coming from the Live Your Dreams football complex between Ali Sowe and Sibanor United, and it's definitely going to be very much difficult to call which of the sides will be advancing, but we believe the most hard-working side here will definitely sail to the next season GFF Men's Division 1. Already it has been a bright beginning for both sides, though we are struggling to have the goal in the back of the net so far.
Yes, very well up, but it's the game is too early as of now. So, but I believe one of the sides here will be able to at least score a goal into this particular contest and qualify themselves to second division football next season between these two sides. But already we have already seen a scary moment from Ali Sowe here into this early part of the game, and then you can still see the way they are pushing the Sibanor United side. But nonetheless, this is how Sibanor have been playing. You when you watch them play, I mean, you know that they are, late settlers in games. So, but when they settle in the game, they give difficult moments to whichever opponent that they are playing against. And I believe at this game will not be an exception to that. Though, I mean, they haven't started the game so brightly as we have seen Ali Sowe been doing since in the first 9 minutes, in the first 7-8 minutes that we have played into this particular game. But it's a great performance from either of the sides, in Sibanor United and that of the Ali Sowe side. But we are yet to see a goal here, and this one is a flash of yellow card to the Ali Sowe's number 4, who recklessly Ibrahim Drame from that reckless challenge rather on the number 19 for the Bakari Kujabi on the other side. But it has been a bright moment for either of the sides into this particular game. Yes, Ali, yellow card to Ibrahim Drame.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanye, central defender on 5. Team captain Landing will once again deliver the set piece for Sibanor United. The score is currently 0-0 from the Live Your Dreams football field in Banjul. It is the promotion and the promotion final, and the winner of this contest will advance to the second tier of Gambian football next season. Sibanor United or Ali Sowe will advance, and we also having some other fixtures in the promotion game. Currently it is 0-0 in Banjul. Sibanor in blue and black, Ali Sowe in green and white. The capital-based club Ali Sowe against the West Coast-based side Sibanor United. Francis Gomez. Francis, and this time floats that ball forward, this time around the area. Not a very good combination from Odlamin Kamara on the far side, who tries to keep that ball in play. Unfortunately lost it, and Ali Sowe will use the opportunity to deliver a throw in deep in their own half. It's of course a noisy background from the Live Your Dreams football field, as we currently having a whole lot of supporters behind Ali Sowe and also Sibanor United and cheering their boys to glory. The winner in regulation or post-match shootout will advance to the second tier of Gambian football. Special thanks to all those currently monitoring us live on LSTV on either Facebook or YouTube. Special thanks and a very big tap on your shoulders. The commentary cabin, Parliament Party, Kemo Kanye, as usual, Osman Kamara. Player Rasul and Sibanor United will now have the opportunity. Inches of the dividing line. Sibanor in blue and black. Under the guidance of head coach Ibrahim Kamara. In the semi-final, Sibanor United defeated Gambinos before setting up a final against Kunkujang Friends, where the team defeated Kunkujang Friends by 2-1 at the Box Bar Mini Stadium to set up this game against Ali Sowe, who are the champions of Banjul 3rd Division. And Ali Sowe defeated Police 4-1 in the final before winning the 3rd Division final. Here they are up against Sibanor United in the playoff and in the playoff final, where the winner will advance. This time caught out, but unfortunately Ali Sowe couldn't keep that ball in play. And special thanks to our followers on LSTV1. And in case you're just joining us, this is the regional or the Greater Banjul playoff final and the game between Ali Sowe and Sibanor United. And in case you're just joining us, Ali Sowe is currently starting with Ali Alajipa in goal, Mamadou Jingali, Ibrahim Adrame, Mustafa Anjay, Ibrahim Assar, Asan Bai, Keba Sonko, Sidi Hydra, Babukar Jalo, team captain Remy Sanyang, and Musa Toure completing the 11, and the team is under the guidance of Omar Joub, who is having the great assistance of Pa Musa Bari. Sibanor United starting with Isaac Mendy in goal, Landing Jaju team captain. Modu Sedi, Abdullah Tamba, Francis Gomez, Modlamin Kamara, Bakari Kujabi, Sana Nyasi, Omar Nyasi, Modlamin Jaju and Osman Kamara completing the 11. Central defender heading that ball down. To the right side of defender Sana Nyasi. Sana around the center. This time is an infringement. It's a foul on Modlamin Jaju for Sibanor United. And Sibanor will surely get that quickly, spreading that ball on the far side. They'll be able to keep that ball in play. Nicely done by one of the center forwards, Modlamin Kamara. And Kamara this time lost it. It's a throw in for Ali Sowe. Great turnout in Basuri as fans are still piling in to watch this crucial showdown. The crucial showdown between Ali Sowe and Sibanor. That's an infringement once again. Sibanor United will have the opportunity to benefit from this set piece. Moduba is the central referee. Dauda Sonko, fourth assistant referee. Dauda Paji Modlamin Sanyang is the fourth assistant referee. Mafuji Jata, match commissioner. Is a set piece for the Fonyi Bay side Sibanor, who played in the West Coast final last season before losing to Balosar, and Balosar eventually promoted or got promotion to the second tier. And Francis Gomez is currently on the ball. Crowded penalty area for Ali Sowe. Two-man wall assembled by the Capital Base Club. Francis Gomez currently on the ball. The AC Hosen's new boy. Francis floats that ball. This time is a header! What an opportunity for Sibanor United. Squandered. Great delivery from Francis Gomez. And his delivery was met on the far side by the centre forward Modlamin Kamara, who headed that ball down. Kemo Kanye, that was definitely very close, but unfortunately that chance was never diverted into a goal.
Yes, very well. That was disappointing from him, and then he knows that that was at a very close range. I mean, that was a very beautiful delivery from Francis Gomez in the far end. So that could have been already a 1-0 lead to the Sibanor end. But nonetheless, it is football. Chances will come, and then they will be squandered. But subsequently, other chances will follow suit. With that, I mean, they will be able to at least capitalize on those ones by learning from the previous mistakes, and then put those ones at the back of the net. But it is still 0-0, and then Ali Sowe survived from that particular end, but it could have been an easy goal for the Sibanor United, and already it should have been already a 1-0 lead here to the Sibanor United. But nonetheless, Ali Sowe also they were the team that came closer earlier on, but in the end, as the game moves, we have also seen Sibanor moving on in trying to making sure that they push hard onto them, and then to be able to get themselves what they want into this particular game. Already it's an entertaining game, Pa.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanye. Crowded penalty area for Sibanor United. The score is currently 0-0 from the Live Your Dreams football field in Basuri. It's a Greater Banjul playoff final between Ali Sowe and Sibanor United. Modu by the central referee seems to be giving his final instructions to the players around the area. Ali Sowe floats. This time it's a strong header, partly done. Sibanor United, another glancing header into the gloves of Isaac Mendy. What a showdown, what a beginning. Sananyase operating on the right to Abdullah Tamba, who is currently playing as one of the midfielders. Abdullah Tamba Rasul, and the number 7 for Ali Sowe penalized, and the number 7 for Ali Sowe is Musa Toure, penalized by the central referee. And the number 6 Abdullah Tamba is currently down injured for the Fonyi Bay side Sibanor United, who are hoping to reach the GFF Men's Division 2 next season. And equally Ali Sowe. Crowded. Live Your Dreams football field in Basuri. Landing going long. The gloves of the custodian. Never trouble the custodian on the far side. And the goalkeeper Alajiba for Ali Sowe. Ali Sowe in goal is Alajiba. Mamadou Jingali. Ibrahima Drame, Mustafa Njai, Ibrahima Sar Asanbai, Keba Sonko, Sidi Hydra, Babukar Jalo team captain, Remy Sanyang and Musa Toure are the players starting for Ali Sowe, and the team is owned by Gambian international Ali Sowe. Sibanor United shortly. Still Sibanor trying to switch the play from the left to the right. Sana Nyase. We have Sana Anseni for Sibanor United. It's going to be a chase around the area, partly caught out by Ali Sowe around the 18. Ali peaks possession. Sibanor United regain possession, trying to switch the play, lost it in the build-up. The score is currently 0-0 from the Live Your Dreams football field in Basori, live on LSTV1. Parlamin Fati, Kemo Kanyi at the commentary cabin, Osman Kamara behind the camera operations. And Ali Sowe, the champions of Banjul 3rd Division, defeated the Police 4-1 before clinching the trophy. While Sibanor United in West Coast region played Gambinos in the semi-final, defeated Gambinos on post-match shootout before setting up a final against Kunkujang Friends. And in the final, it ended Sibanor United 2, Kunkujang Friends 1 at the box bar. And here they are in the Greater Banjul playoff final against Ali Sowe. And the score is currently Abdullah Tamba with a great back here, trying to get the ball for the centre forward Bakari Kujabi. Ali Sowe regained possession in their own half. Busy technical area for both gaffers. Ibrahim Kamara, the head coach, and Omar Joub is the head coach for Ali Sowe. There seems to be a protest coming from the technical area for Ali Sowe, but the central referee, Modubar, waved in for a play on. Abdullah Tamba heading it down. Clearance from the central defender for Ali Sowe around the center circle. Ali Sowe Football Club lost it to Abdullah Tamba. Abdullah to Francis Gomez. Francis on the far side. Tricky and pacey player trying to dribble past his marker. Unfortunately lost it. Francis could not dribble past his marker in the process. That was indeed a great run. Great attack coming from the boys in blue and white. The team under the guidance of head coach Ibrahim Kamara. Sibanor United hoping to reach the second tier of Gambian football for the very first time. And if they are able to advance, Sibanor will become the very first team to come from Fonye to play in the second tier of Gambian football. Ali Sowe Football Club equally came to the Banjul 3rd Division last season. Tried their luck, could not reach the final, and this season won the regional football competition after defeating the Police. It ended 4-1 in the final. Defeated Police 4-1. While Sibanor United got the better. Francis Gomez to Abdullah. Abdullah spreading it wide to Seni. Seni floating it forward. Caught out partly by the central defender for Ali Sowe. Francis Gomez trying to get the ball down. The score is currently 0-0. Both sides are trying to be as cautious as possible. If they don't score, they wouldn't want to concede. Sibanor United 0, Ali Sowe Football Club 0 from the Live Your Dreams football field. If you may like, call it the home of Francis Gomez into the gloves of the goalkeeper. Testing the goalkeeper from distance, and this time never troubled the custodian Alaji Bar. From distance, Francis. This time team captain. Babukar Jallo is the team captain for Team Ali Sowe. Babukar Jallo, team captain Ali Sowe. Remy Sanyang is also another experienced player. Ali Sowe 0, Sibanor United 0. It's going to be a chase for Landing. Landing, the team captain, getting it down. Was part of the Fonye West Coast zonal team. This time it's going to be ahead, partly done, around the edge. Ali Sowe now to the team captain. This time trying to test the goalkeeper from distance. That was another decent one. We are definitely loving this contest. Kemo Kanyi, the game is definitely lively. We are indeed in love with this contest between Ali Sowe and Sibanor United. And the only missing thing is the goal. And we believe if we are to have a goal here, and any goal here will definitely change the dynamics in this contest between Ali Sowe and Sibanor United. And so far so good. It is a barren scoreline.
Yes, very well, Pa. The players are giving it all out. I mean, they know that this is the last game for them for the season for them, and also a game that can change their status in the football league. So with that, if they knowing that when they win, of course they are going to be promoted to the second tier. So with that, they don't want to be playing again in the 3rd division next season. So this is the game that is between them and that particular success that they are yearning for since the start of the season. So with Sibanor and that of the Ali Sowe here, we have seen a magnificent game between the two sides. Both teams have been doing very well since the start of the game. Yes, they both want to score the goals, but defensively as well, they are very much cautious in trying to defend or prevent their opponents from scoring against them. So I believe it has been a brilliant moment for either of the sides. You can see the fans are also coming in their large numbers. Almost when you look around, you see a lot of fans here that are now coming in, piling in here to making sure that they stand by their sides. And then the teams as well cannot do away with fans. So if you have a strong fan base as well, that is also an advantage for you to get yourself progress into whatever that you are yearning for. So I believe both sides are doing what is necessary for them to be playing the second division football next season. So far so good, but it has been a great game for either of the sides. And then let's see what happens here. It's still 0-0 between the two sides, but I mean we have moments here that we could have been saying it is already 1-0 to either of the sides, but nonetheless, I mean both chances that fall to either of the sides have been squandered, and then the game is still at a stalemate here in a 0-0 scoreline.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanye. Seni Nyasi going long, trying to connect the forwards. Unfortunately lost it. Back to the custodian for Ali Sowe, Alhaji Ba. Alhaji Ba is in goal for Ali Sowe, the Banjul base side. Alhaji Ba is in goal, whilst Isaac Mendy is in the opposite goal post for Sibanor United. Abdullahi Tamba getting it down around the center circle, spreading it further to Francis Gomez around the edge. Dribble pass one, looking for options. Francis, is that going to be caught out into the gloves of the custodian? That should have been 1-0 for Sibanor United. Unfortunately, Sibanor United failed to find the back of the net. Ali Sowe survived. And this is Ali Sowe to the half of Sibanor. Player Rasul, play on, says the central referee. Around the center circle, is that going to be a foul? Nothing given by the central referee. Back heel, Sibanor regain possession in their own half. Sedi, who is operating on the left side, and already is an infringement as signaled by the central referee. And the referee is of course Moduba, who is having the assistance of Dauda Sonko, Dauda Baji, Modlamin Sanyang, and Mafuji Jata is serving as the fourth assistant referee. Great turnout in Basori. Great turnout in Basori in the Greater Banjul playoff final. Currently is a discussion between Moduba, the central referee, and one of the players for Ali Sowe. And the team captain Bubakar or Babukar Jalo isn't also far. Currently Sibanor having a player down, Modlamin Kamara, who is currently down back on his feet, being supported by Landing, the team captain. Sibanor dressed in blue and black, whilst Ali Sowe in green and white. Sibanor under the guidance of Ibrahima Kamara. Ibrahima is ably and reliably assisted by Omar Baji, whilst Omar Job is on the dugout for Ali Sowe. And Omar Job is having the assistance of Pa Musa Bari. Currently 0-0 is the score in Basori. Great contest, great battle between Ali Sowe and Sibanor United. The winner will advance to the second tier of Gambian football next season. Landing to float that. Landing going long, headed out. Osman Kamara, what a player for Sibanor United in the heart of the midfield. Osman Rasul, and rewarded, and you could hear the claps and cheers coming from the set of supporters for Sibanor. And on the far side, Sibanor will attack once again. Modu Sedi, who is operating on the left side of the defense for the Fonyi Bay side, and Sibanor will benefit. It's a lively game, great contest, great afternoon. Coming to you live from the Live Your Dreams football field in Basori. And the game is also live on LSTV1 on both Facebook and YouTube. Parlamin Fati at the commentary cabin as usual. Kemo Kanye, our very own assistant, and Osman Kamara serving as the head of camera operations for LSTV. Special thanks to our followers, both on Facebook and YouTube. Those following us from the Live Your Dreams football field in Basori, in the Gambia, other parts of Africa, Europe and America. We are saying a very big thanks to all our followers currently monitoring this game live, and we are indeed grateful to every follower of LSTV1. It's going to the goalkeeper getting that, Alhaji Ba for Ali Sowe, heading it down Sibanor United. Ali Sowe regain possession, spreading it wide. The capital base side, ball being caught out by Francis Gomez, this time having some defensive work for Sibanor United, and it's a corner for Ali Sowe. Corner for the Banjul Bayside and the champions of Banjul in the 3rd division. And it's a clash between the champions of Banjul and the champions of West Coast region. And we're going to confirm the champions here this afternoon. Is it going to be Sibanor or Ali Sowe? Who is going to be the champions, the overall champion? Isaac Mendy trying to work on his defensive options. It's a crowded penalty area for Sibanor. It's a corner for Ali Sowe. Floats that ball, long one. This time glancing header coming from team captain Landing. Landing Jaju is the team captain. It's going to be a chase on the far side. Sananyase, who is operating on the right. Francis Gomez slips in the process. Regain possession. Back to Osman Kamara, spreading it wide. Francis chases on the far side. It's going to be a great chase for Francis. Francis on the far. Trying to dribble past one. Dribble pass and you could hear the cheers. Francis still looking for options. Ball being blocked to George, and finally Sibanor will benefit from a throw-in and will be taken by Modu Sedi, who is operating on the left side of the defense for the Fonyi Bay side. Sibanor nil, Ali Sowe nil is the current score. Is that going to be a foul? Francis is down. Modu Sedi regain possession. Francis back on his feet. That's a throw-in against Sibanor. Throw-in against Sibanor United. And we have already played 26 minutes unofficial. According to our clock, 26 minutes unofficial into the gloves of the custodian Isaac Mendy. Isaac trying to go long. Sananyase to Usman Kamara. Usman getting that ball low to Abdullah Tamba. Abdullah looking for options. Abdullah dribble past one. Is that going to be a foul? He's still down. Still trying to struggle. And that's an infringement on Abdullah Tamba. Abdullah Tamba 6 for Sibanor United. That was indeed a great pass coming from one of the holding midfielders. And one of the midfielders for Sibanor United, Osman Kamara 17. To Abdullah Tamba 6. Sibanor United will benefit from a set piece. Sananyase will deliver. Will solely leave that ball for the central defender Omar Nyase. The Nyase brothers. We have Seni and Sana. And currently Sana playing on the right side. This time it's a long one. Partly caught out into the gloves of the custodian. And the goalkeeper for Ali Sowe is Alaji Bar. Dressed in his colorful yellow shirt. Yellow short and black socks. Ali Sowe starting the play from their own half. The score is currently 0-0 from the Live Your Dreams football field in Basuri. In the Greater Banjul playoff final between Ali Sowe and Sibanor United. Isaac Mendy, the custodian. Lively beginning. Great contest, and the winner will advance to the second tier. The winner will advance to the second tier. And the winner between Ali Sowe and Sibanor United will be playing in the second tier of Gambian football next season. Who is going to advance and who is going to crash out? Sana now floats that ball, this time low one, partly caught out by Ali Sowe. The winner between Ali Sowe and Sibanor United will be playing in the second tier of Gambian football next season. And the winner between ASM Athletic and Carnifing East will also be playing in the second tier of Gambian football. The top two teams, this is Seni around the area, partly caught out. Osman Kamara regained possession to Francis Gomez. What a game, what a contest from the Live Your Dreams football field. What a contest from Basuri, who is going to advance. And the top two teams in the fixtures between AJ Soccer, the champions of LRR. Francis Gomez around the edge. Can he get something from this? This time it's a low one. Never troubled the goalkeeper. That was on his weaker foot. His right weaker foot, Francis Gomez. Couldn't trouble the custodian. Just as I was saying, the winner that's a foul. That's a foul for Ali Sowe at a great position. At a great position for Ali Sowe. Just as I was saying, the winner between Ali Sowe and Sibanor United will be playing in the second tier. ASM Athletic and Carnifing is one of the two will advance to the second division. And the two top teams in the triangular, AJ Soccer champions of LRR, CRR champions Nyani FC and North Star of North Bank region. Two of the three will advance to the second tier of Gambian football. Crowded penalty area. Ali Sowe currently on the ball. Two-man wall assembled by Sibanor United. It's a great set piece at a great position. Will they be able to get something from this? Float start. Partly caught out. And it's a goal kick. Goal kick to the Fonyi Bay side, Sibanor United, and the score is currently 0-0. 0-0 is the current score. Last year's promoted teams to the second tier of Gambian football. We had Sowe FC from LRR, Balosar from West Coast region, SAU United from NBR, and Sowe have maintained their position in the second tier alongside Balosar, whilst SAU United crash out and will be playing in the third tier of North Bank region next season. Who is going to advance? Is it going to be Ali Sowe, Sibanor United, ASM Athletics, Carnifing East, AJ Soccer, Nyani FC or North Star Football? This time around, it's a weak one once again coming from Sibanor United and the centre forward Modlamin Kamara. And Kamara's delivery never troubled the custodian Alajiba in goal for Ali Sowe. The capital-based club against the Fonyi Bay side Sibanor United. The winner of the Banjul 3rd Division and the winner of West Coast Region 3rd Division. Is that a foul? Play on, says the central referee, given by the referee Moduba. What a moment. What a moment and what an afternoon from the Live Your Dreams Football Complex. Special thanks to our followers. Our followers on both Facebook and YouTube. Landing Jaju going long. Trying to connect Francis Gomez on the far side. Francis on the final touch. And it's going to be a throw in. That's a corner. That's a corner for Sibanor United. And Ali Sowe will try to work on some defensive options here. It's a busy technical area for both Kafas. Sibanor United glancing header, partly caught out by Ali Sowe. And Sibanor will try to regroup. Osman Kamara getting it down to Landing Jaju. Landing is the team captain. Landing trying to reconnect Modu Seidi. It's Ali Sowe on the attack. Spreading that ball far is the team captain. This time it's a defensive work coming from the agile central defender Omar Nyasi. Omar Nyasi just there in time to get that ball off for Sibanor United. Ali Sowe will benefit from a throw in. And it's a lively game and a great battle from the Live Your Dreams football field. 3rd division teams hoping to secure a spot in the 2nd division. Ali Sowe nil, Sibanor United nil. Sibanor currently in their own half, going long into the half of Ali Sowe. And the central defender nearly lost possession. That was never given. Never given to the right back, Sananyasi. Sananyasi operating on the right. It's another header. Another header coming from Sana. Moduba, the central referee, having a word with Sananyasi, the right back for Sibanor United. Ali Sowe nil, Sibanor United nil. From the Live Your Dreams football field in Basuri. Usman Kamara lost possession. Clearance. That's a massive clearance. Nothing given by the central referee. It's a clearance coming from the central defender Omar Nyasi, and Omar is still down. Ali Sowe regain possession in their own half. It is currently 0-0. Central referee has already called on the medics to come to the rescue of Omar Nyasi. Omar is currently down. The central referee didn't see that. That seems to be a late tackle on Nyasi. That seems to be a late tackle on Nyasi Omar. Central referee Moduba having the assistance of Dauda Sonko, Dauda Baji, Modlamin Sanyang, Mafuji Jata, is of course serving as the match commissioner in this crucial and lively game. All coming to you live from the Live Your Dreams football field in Basuri, and the game is live on LSTV1 as usual. At the commentary cabin, Parliament Fati Kimo Kanye. Behind camera operations is Osman Kamara. It is the Greater Banjul playoff final, and the playoff final between Sibanor United and Ali Sowe, and the winner will advance to the second tier of Gambian football alongside either ASM Athletic, Kanifing East, AJ Soka, Nyani FC or North Star Football Academy to advance to the second tier of Gambian football. Who will advance and who will crash out remains to be seen. And in this final, the winner between Ali Sowe and Sibanor United, either in regulation or post-match shootout, will decide the winner. They have to decide the winner in regulation, or post-match shootout will decide the winner. We have already played unofficial 35 minutes on our clock, according to our unofficial clock. Omar Nyase is still off the field, and hopefully he will be reintroduced back on the pitch. Omar Nyasi, one of the central defenders, who is currently having the defensive partnership alongside Landing Jaju. Sana Nyasi operating on the right side of the defense for Sibanor United. Modu Sedi is playing on the left side of the defense. We have the midfield trio of Osman Kamara, Modlamin Jaju and Abdullah Tamba. Francis Gomez operating on the right side of the attack. Bakari Kujabi leading the line, and of course that's still a discussion. That's a discussion between the referee and one of the players for Ali Sowe. Both teams are trying to be as cautious as possible. If they don't score, they wouldn't want to concede. Sibanor nil, Ali Sowe nil is the current score. It's going to be a chase. This time, Nyase getting it down. Ali Sowe, team captain. Team captain Babukar Jallo getting that ball short. Landing, McLaren. Landing seems to be struggling with the ray of the sunlight. That should have been a decent clearance, but we believe in the build-up he struggled from the ray around the area. Ali Sowe around the edge, trying to unlock the defense of Sibanor United. Sibanor currently having key of their players behind the ball. Another opportunity, another strong header. Modu Sedi on the far side. Sibanor United nil, Ali Sowe nil is the current score in this great contest. The winner will advance to the second tier. Abdullah Tamba to Modu Sedi. Modu getting it long. Bakari Kujabi chases. This time solid defensive work coming from the central defender and number 4 Ibrahim Adrame. And Ibrahim Adrame getting that ball for Ali Sowe on the far side. Sibanor United will benefit from a corner. Francis Gomez to deliver. Francis scored one of the goals in the final against Kunkujang Friends. Before substitute and super sub, Seni Nyase getting the victory for head coach Ibrahim Kamara and his boys. And it ended 2-1 in the final, becoming the fourth Sibanor side, or the fourth team from Sibanor and Fonyi to win the West Coast Region 3rd Division. That was very close once again from Bakari Kujabi. And Kujabi's delivery never troubled the custodian, and Ali Sowe will get that quickly. It's of course a great turnout in Basuri at the Live Your Dreams football field, if you may like. Call it the Live Your Dreams football complex, the home of the champions Real de Banjul. Around the center, Sibanor United trying to get the ball from their own half, and this time penalized by the central referee. Muduba is the referee. Dauda Sonko, Dauda Baji are the first and second assistants. Modlamin Sanyang is the fourth assistant referee. Mafuji Jata the match commissioner. Noisy background, great atmosphere in Basuri on and off the pitch. It is interesting on the pitch, and also very interesting on and off the pitch. Kanye, I think it is definitely a great turnout. Looking at the turnout here, irrespective of the distance, I think we have fans still piling in here to watch this crucial showdown. The supporters of Ali Sowe on top of their voices, supporters for Sibanor United also on top of their voices, and every team here will definitely want to win this contest, and if they are able to win, the team will advance to the second tier of Gambian football. We will surely engage Kemo Kanyi shortly, but before that, team captain Babukar Jallow on the ball. It's a set piece for Ali Sowe. Babukar Jallow, team captain, going long. Never trouble the custodian. Kemo Kanyi, interesting on and off the pitch, and the turnout is definitely impressive in Basel.
Yes, it's highly impressive looking at the distance here, and then but fans still had to make that sacrifice to come and stand by their side, and then they had done that in style. You can see everywhere that you look around, you see a lot of fans they are piling in there and trying to making sure that they give the maximum support that their players will need, so they will deliver to their expectation. And then both teams are doing that very well because no side is yet to concede a goal into this particular contest. As you can see, they are fighting very well in trying to making sure that they at least score first before conceding. Their aim is to score first, but as I have earlier stated, they are very mindful defensively in trying to prevent their opponents from scoring against them. So both teams are doing that very well, and then they are doing that as it is required from them by their associates. It has to be the fans here that are here, also their technical benches, and also in fact their team's management. That was a thunderous shot coming from Abdullahi Tamba. So but you have seen the game as it moves towards the ending of the first half, it grows with intensity, and then the tempo of the game keeps increasing, and then you have seen a lot of goal scoring opportunities that have come for either of the sides here, and then but that is football, and then chances will be created, and then as they are being created here, then other sides will also be trying to make it so that they defend against them, and that's where the difficulty comes. You can see when the teams are transitioning, they transition with a very, very good intention, but in the final third, as always in every other game that we have seen, or in every other match, it's always very, very difficult for players to get what they wanted in the final third of their attack. So but it has been a brilliant game, a brilliant performance from either of the sides here. So much talent here has been shown into this particular first 45 minutes here. So if the first half has to end like this, then meaning there will be another 45 minutes that either of the sides will try to capitalize on to gain what they want into the game. But so far it is still at a stalemate here. None of the sides here is yet to break the deadlock, but a beautiful atmosphere here at the Basel Mini Stadium.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanyi. And the turnout is just impressive. Francis Gomez into the gloves of the goalkeeper. Another great opportunity. Another wasted opportunity for Sibanor United. Not only a massive turnout in Basori, but also a massive turnout on both our Facebook and YouTube channel, as we also having a whooping number, having that huge and great contest on our YouTube and Facebook. It is currently Sibanor nil, Ali Sowe nil. Special thanks to every follower of LSTV1. LSTV1 live on Facebook and also YouTube. The score is currently 0-0 in Basori. Sibanor United nil, Ali Sowe nil. Abdullahi trying to get that ball, unfortunately lost it. Ali Sowe nil, Sibanor United nil is the current score, and is currently approaching half-time here in Basori. The winner of this contest will be playing in the second tier next season. This is Abdullahi Tamba to Francis Gomez. Francis having it tough against the central defender, and the defender is huge, tall and lanky. Ibrahim Adrame is a physically tall, or physically built up, tall and lanky central defender for Ali Sowe. Special thanks to every follower currently watching this live, or this game live on LSTV1, and we are giving you a very big tap on your shoulders. We are giving you a very big tap. Sibanor United glancing header. Goal kick. A whole lot of opportunities for Sibanor United to get the team's noses in front. And currently it is 2 minutes of additional time. 2 minutes for Sibanor United to score. 2 minutes for Ali Sowe to score, or else it's going to be share of the spoils at halftime. Goal kick Ali Sowe, and the custodian will get that. Alaji Ba is in goal for Ali Sowe, while Isaac Mendy is in goal. Long one. Is that going to be a push? Osman Kamara around the center, marshalling the midfield for Sibanor United. Sibanor penalized this time by the referee Moduba. Moduba is the central referee of this crucial and lively game, and having the assistance of Dauda Sanko, Dauda Baji, Modlamin Sanyang, and Mafuji Jata is the fourth assistant referee. On and off the pitch is definitely interesting in Basori, with a great turnout here, and also a great turnout on our YouTube and Facebook channel. A very big tap on our followers. A very big thanks to every follower currently watching this game live on LSTV1. Coming from Banjul, West Coast region, KM, LRR, or every other region in the Gambia. In the Gambia, at home and abroad. A very big tap on every shoulder currently watching this game live on LSTV1. Parliament Party, Kemo Kanyi, Osman Kamara behind camera operations. Any moment from now, central referee will surely get an end to this contest. As far as the force service is concerned, are we going to have a late goal? Are we going to have a late goal? If we are to have a late goal, it must come from either Sibanor United or Ali Sowe. On the far side, Sibanor United will try to break, partly caught out by Ali Sowe. Abdullah Tamba regained possession for this Fonyi Bay side, trying to connect the run of Francis Gomez into the gloves of the goalkeeper. Trying to tell the central referee that should have been a foul. Omar Nyasi heading it down. Interesting and impressive turnout at the Live Your Dreams football field in Basore. Fans are still piling in. Fans are still getting in. Not a great control. Not a great control for Ali Sowe. What a turnout. What a game. Francis Gomez Rasul, rewarded by the central referee Moduba. Any moment from now, the central referee will get this game to an end. Omar Nyase, the central defender. And in case you're just joining us, Sibanor United under the guidance of Ibrahima Kamara. And Ibrahima is ably and reliably assisted by Omar Bache. Around the edge, back heel, Sibanor United. Ibrahima is the team head coach. Isaac Mendy is in goal. And it's half-time from the Live Your Dreams football field in Basori. Half-time between Ali Sowe and Sibanor United, and of course half-time between Coach Omar Joba and Coach Ibrahima Kamara. Nothing separating the two. The score is currently 0-0. They will have 15 minutes of rest and be back for the continuation of this crucial showdown between Ali Sowe and Sibanor United. Of course, we will also have a sip of water, have 15 minutes of break, and we'll be back for the continuation. And it has been Parliament Party Kemo Kanyi. Behind camera operations is Osman Kamara. Until then, we are off, and do join us in the next 15 for the continuation. Welcome back to the Live Your Dreams football field in Banjul for the continuation of the live commentary. And it is just the beginning of the second half. Second half between Sowe Football Club and Sibanor United in the Greater Banjul Playoff Final. And the final coming to you live from the Live Your Dreams Football Complex in Banjul, the home of the champions Real de Banjul. And the winner will advance to the second tier of Gambian football. Sibanor United or Sowe. Landing the team captain to Francis Gomez around the area. Sowe trying to clear their line. The score is still 0-0 from the Live Your Dreams football field and live on LSTV1 Parliament Fati. Kemo Kanye and Osman Kamara behind camera operations. And currently team Sowe is dressed in green shorts and white socks, while Sibanor in their colorful blue shorts, black shorts and blue socks. Abdullahi Tamba Rasul. That's a foul on Abdullahi. And the central referee will attend to the player in question, Abdullahi Tamba, who is currently down for Sibanor United at a great turnout in Basuri. Currently Sowe having 5 of its players warming up in the very first minutes of the second period on the Live Dreams football field in Basuri. And we were made to understand Sowe lost some players who have traveled for some opportunities. And Sibanor United on the other hand have Francis Gomez. And Francis is now one of the latest faces for AC Horsens in Denmark. Francis currently playing for Sibanor United. And Sibanor will be hoping to reach the second tier of Gambian football, just like Balosar did last season. And of course in the final between Balosar and Young Africans advance on post-match shootout before Balosar lodging a complaint. And Balosar had a successful complaint, giving them the opportunity to play in the second tier of Gambian football for the very first season. And in the just concluded season, Omar Nase getting it long, Sowe heading the ball down. Osman Kamara lost it. Sibanor United in their opposition's half. Francis Gomez spreading it wide. Abdullahi Tamba getting it long, trying to reconnect the run of Tamba once again, but already the flag is up. And up again Sibanor United. Sowe will benefit, and Sowe is a capital-based club. Sowe is a capital-based club playing in the Banjul 3rd Division for the second season. Came to the Banjul 3rd Division last season, tried their luck, could not advance to this spot, and this season won the Banjul Regional Football Competition after defeating the Police 4-1 in a keenly contested affair in the final. And here they are against Sibanor United, who defeated Gambinos in the semi-final in the West Coast Region 3rd Division before playing Kunkujang Friends in the final. And in the final it ended 2-1, and 2-1 in favor of Sibanor United. And Sibanor United booking a place in the Greater Banjul Playoff Final between them and Sowe. There is currently a player down, and the player off the pitch is trying to move back on the pitch. Anyway, the player off the pitch is trying to move back on the pitch. Anyway, the play will still continue. Sowe nil, Sibanor United nil. There is currently a discussion between the central referee Moduba, and Moduba, the central referee, is complaining bitterly to the number 7 of Sowe. And the number 7 for the capital-based club Sowe is Musa Toure. And central referee seems to have given his final instructions. On the far side, Sibanor United, Francis Gomez. Francis around the area, trying to dribble past his marker, around the edge. Sibanor United trying to launch. Unfortunately, that wasn't a great one. Omar Nyase, and Nyase's delivery into the gloves of the custodian Alaji Bar. Special thanks to every follower currently watching this game live on LSTV from the Live Your Dream football field in Basuri, from our Facebook handle YouTube channel, every turnout, every supporter, every individual currently watching this. Any moment from now, we might be seeing double substitution coming from Ali Sowe. There is already a player off the field for Ali Sowe, and already another player on the pitch who is also down injured. Team captain Babukar Jallow is injured. Interesting on and off the pitch. Great turnout and massive turnout in Basori and also on our YouTube and Facebook channel. It's interesting on and off the pitch. Sibanor United played the West Coast Region 3rd Division semi-final last season. Defeated East Sohna on post-match shootout before losing on post-match shootouts to the Faraba-based club Balosar and the Greater Banjul playoff final. It was Young Africans and Balosar, which ended 1-1 before Young Africans sailing on post-match shootout. Balosar filed a protest against Young Africans for using ineligible players. Seemingly, the team captain is currently injured. Will he be able to continue? He seems to be in pain. Babukar Jallow seems to be in pain. Will he be able to continue? We have to wait. Will Babukar Jallow be able to continue? Or are we going to see a substitution? Remains to be seen. Jallow Babukar, team captain for Ali Sowe, is already off the area and he is substituted. Babukar Jallow is taking off. And replaced by Samba Suso. Samba Suso introduced, replacing the team captain. Samba Suso lost possession. Francis Gomez on the far side. Dribble pass one, looking for more. Spreading it wide to Abdullah Tamba. Tamba, another incredible player. This is Francis Gomez into the gloves of the goalkeeper. Is it time for the netminder? Early substitution in the second period for Ali Sowe after an injury to Babukar Jallow, the team captain, and Babukar Jallow is replaced by Samba Suso. Samba Suso came on as a substitute in the very first minutes in the second period. The capital-based club Ali Sowe having a great fan base behind them. That seems to be Mami Sira and the team. Mami Sira and the team behind Ali Sowe. It's going to be a chase for Sibanor United. Ali Sowe on a defensive work. Sibanor United will benefit from a throw-in. And in case you're just joining us, the game is also coming to you live from the Live Your Dreams football field, live on LSTV1 in the Greater Banjul playoff final between Sibanor United and Ali Sowe. Glancing header on the far side. Sibanor United will benefit from a throw-in once again on the far side. After Modu Sede delivering that first throw-in, Sananyasi will benefit from another throw, getting that ball down to Francis Gomez. Francis trying to use his pace, and finally it's a corner. Corner Sibanor, and Sibanor United seems to be the most impressive side since the commencement, or in the first half and also in the second period. Ali Sowe will try to regroup once again. Both sides picking it from where they left it in the first half. Francis Gomez will deliver the corner. Crowded penalty area for Ali Sowe. This time glancing one from the team captain landing. And landing's touch landed on the central defender for Ali Sowe. And it's going to be another corner for Sibanor United. The Fonyi Bay side continue to search for a breakthrough, but currently the score is 0-0. It's 0-0 in regulation or post-match shootout to decide the winner. Is it going to be Sibanor United to advance or Ali Sowe to advance? Francis Gomez for Sibanor. Float that eludes every other player. Eludes every player for a goal kick. Ali Sowe, the Banjul champions, defeated the Police 4-1 in the final. It's currently 0-0 in the Greater Banjul playoff final. Sananyase to Usman Kamara. Osman Rasul, rewarded by central referee Moduba. It's going to be another set piece. Another set piece for Sibanor United. Lively on and off the pitch. lively on and off the pitch from the Live Your Dreams football field in Basori. In case you're just joining us, Sibanor United up against Ali Sowe in the Greater Banjul playoff final. The winner will advance to the second tier. The winner of this contest will be playing in the second division next season. Francis Gomez, a week 1. Remy is now the team captain. Osman Kamara, the flag of the assistant referee stayed down. Is another opportunity for Sibanor United. Getting that ball long, eludes every player. Once again, it's a strong header. Samba Suso chasing it down. Suso Samba, one of the latest entrants for Ali Sowe. Getting it further. Samba Suso on the far side. And the flag of the assistant referee stayed down. Samba Suso and already Usman just there in time. What a clearance coming from Omar Nyase. Omar Nyase, timely interception. Timely interception. Timely interception coming from Sibanor United. Kemo Kanye, both sides picking it from where they left it. Just as I said earlier, both sides are trying to be as cautious as possible. If they don't score, they wouldn't want to concede. And either regulation or post-match shootout to decide the winner.
Yes, very well. Performance matters in this particular game. If you want to play the second division football next season, this is the final for you. This is the last game that they will need to show what they want to be, where they want to be playing next season. So, but I mean, it is. As you can see, they have renewed their commitment and also in their confidence into this particular game in trying to win this game, because this is the only game that is now separating them from second division football. And then they know for them to be playing in the second division next season, or for them to be competing in that particular league next season, they must win this particular game. Of course, I mean, without winning this, I mean, their dreams of playing in the second division will all be dashed after this particular game. So the only thing that they need here is to win the game, and then they understand this. They know this very well. Whichever player is playing for them knows this very well, and then they are very much aware of this. So this is why they are putting up so much energy into this particular game in trying to making sure that they prevent their opponents from scoring, but they are pushing very hard as well to score. But nonetheless, it is not possible for any of them as of now. But let's see. But I believe one of the sides here will be able to settle the dust into the regulation time. But if that regulation time fails to, I mean, separate the two sides, of course, one must proceed from the post-match shootout. So these are the two options here. You either settle in the regulation time, or you push the game to the post-match shootout. And then, yes, I mean, for a win is what they need, whether they win in the regulation time or win in the post-match shootout. But a win is what they would want at the end of the day. So, and they have given it all out. So if, as we have seen this, if any of these teams is able to win this particular game, we'll know that yes, we have won, but against a very, very formidable and also a very, very organized and ambitious side rather, that also wants to realize a dream of playing in the second division. And I believe if either of the sides make their way to the second division, they will deliver, because the number of talents that they have in their midst, and also the massive talent that we have already seen here, and also the zeal and also the intention to play in that particular stage, I mean, tells you a lot about this particular two teams. But it has been a brilliant moment throughout the first half, and then coming into the second half as well. I mean, it's already a brilliant moment, and also a very, very, I mean, interesting game to watch between the two sides.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanye. Francis Gomez. Francis trying to test the goalkeeper from distance, blocked in there by the defender, into the gloves of the custodian Alaji Bar. Alaji, the goalkeeper for Ali Sowe Football Club. Sana Nyasi on the far side. And Sana is struggling against the new entrant Samba Suso. Back to Osman Kamara. Osman to Francis Gomez. Ball being headed down by the central defender Ibrahim Adrame for Ali Sowe. It's a throw in on the far side. Ali Sowe will benefit from a throw in. Dressed in green shorts, white shorts and white socks. Playing from our left to right from our cabin, while Sibanor in blue shorts. Black shorts and black socks, and Sibanor under the guidance of Ibrahim Kamara and Omar Baje. While Ali Sowe is having Omar Job and Pamusa Bari as the head and assistant coaches. From the Live Your Dreams Football Complex in Basori and live on LSTV1, Parlament Fati, Kemo Kanye and Osman Kamara behind camera operations. The score is currently 0-0 in the Greater Banjul playoff final. The winner will advance to the second tier. The winner in this contest will advance. The winner between ASM Athletic of KM and Carnifing East will also advance to the second tier. And two top teams in the games between AJ Soccer, Nyani FC and North Star will also advance to the second division. And if you may like, call it the second tier of Gambian football. There we go. Who is going to advance? Who is going to crash out? Who is advancing and who is crashing out remains to be seen. Sibanor United or Ali Sowe. One will advance and the other will crash out, either in regulation or post-match shootout. Special thanks to our followers. Massive turnout in Basori. Massive turnout on our Facebook and YouTube channel. This is Osman. Omar Nyasirada. Omar trying to connect the run of the forward. An easy time for the netminder. What a contest. What a battle. Who is going to advance and who is crashing out? It's a huge turnout in Basori. Live Your Dreams Football Field is the host. Live Your Dreams Football Field. Ball being headed down to the gloves of Isaac Mendy. Isaac the netminder. Head coach Ibrahim Kamara. Busy on the technical area. The gaffer Omar Job also very busy for Ali Sowe. From the central defender to Sananyasi operating on the right side for Sibanor. Getting that ball long. Trying to connect the run of Francis Gomez. The ball is too strong. Too strong for Francis to keep. And the score is still 0-0. Sananyasi is coming in. And you could remember Sananyasi introduced. And you should all remember Sananyasi came on as a substitute against Kunkujang Friends. Francis Gomez got the equalizer. Sananyasi got the winner for Sibanor United. And once again, Seni introduced at the Live Your Dreams Football Complex in Basori in the final between Ali Sowe and Sibanor United. Francis Gomez, foul. It's a long one. The goalkeeper trying to keep the ball in play, and already the ball is off. Already it's a corner. A signal by the central referee. The assistant referee wouldn't be able to see that because the goalkeeper has already covered the ball, and the central referee just there in time to spot that. Modu Sedi floats that ball, eludes every other player. That is too strong. That is too strong from Modu Sedi. On Ali Sowe to benefit from a throw-in. Interesting on and off the pitch. From the Live Your Dreams Football Complex in Basori, live on LSTV1. Parlament Fati, Kemo Kanye, Osman Kamara as usual behind camera operations. It's a tussle, not a very good one. Player Rasul, rewarded by the central referee. And in case you're just joining us, it's a clash between Ali Sowe and Sibanor United in the Greater Banjul playoff final. And Ali Sowe, who are indeed the home side, started with Alaji Ba in goal, Mamadou Jingale, Ibrahim Adrame, Mustafa Anjai, Ibrahim Anjai, Asan Bai, Keba Sonko, Sidi Hydra, Babukar Jallo, team captain, and Babukar is already substituted after sustaining an injury. Remy Sanyang Musa Ture and Samba Suso replacing the injured Babukar Jallo. And on the far side is a goal kick. Sibanor United under the guidance of Ibrahim Kamara started the game with Isaac Mendy, still Isaac in goal. Landing Jaju, team captain, Modu Sedi Abdullah Tamba, Francis Gomez, Modlamin Kamara, Bakari Kujabi, Sananyasi, Omar Nyasi, Modlamin Jaju, and Osman Kamara. And Modlamin Kamara is already taking off and being replaced by another Nyasi brother in Seni. Sananyasi started the contest, Seni Nyasi as a substitute. Seni Nyasi introduced. by head coach Ibrahim Kamara from the Live Your Dreams football field in Basori. Lively special thanks to every follower of LSTV1. Anybody and everybody watching this game live from the Live Your Dreams football complex in Basori and also live on LSTV1. We are getting you a massive tap on the shoulder. Abdullah Tamba lost possession. It's an opportunity, but before that the central referee has already given a foul to Ali Sowe and Abdullah Tamba penalized. Set piece, Ali Sowe. From the central defender to the gloves of Isaac. The netminder for Sibanor United. Trying to connect the run of Seni Nyasi, who just came in as a substitute. But couldn't connect to the run of Nyasi Seni. Seni Nyasi got the winner for Sibanor in the final of West Coast Region 3rd Division against Kunkujang Friends. The game ended 2-1 and 2-1 in favor of the Fonyi-based side Sibanor, and eventually winning the West Coast Region 3rd Division and currently playing in the regional or the Greater Banjul playoff final against the Banjul base club and the champions of Banjul. Ali Sowe, double substitution any moment from now. Any moment from now we're going to see double substitution coming from the boys in green and white. Ali Sowe, of course, is the team owner. Gambian international and forward Ali Sowe. The team got to the Banjul 3rd Division last season, tried its luck, could not sail. This season came, they went to the 3rd Division in Banjul, won the other group, whilst Police won the other, and setting up a final between Police and Ali Sowe. This is Francis Gomez. Francis now getting the ball forward. Abdullah Tamba looking for options. Abdullah into the gloves of the goalkeeper. What a glorious opportunity once again for Sibanor United. From Francis Gomez to Abdullah Tamba. Abdullah trying to reconnect the run of the advancing players. Unfortunately, the ball went into the gloves of the goalkeeper Alaji Ba. What a moment for Sibanor United. Sibanor United continue to search for a breakthrough around the edge. Suso, Samba Suso came on as a substitute. Double substitution. Bilal Job and Mustafa Dabo to be introduced, who is coming off for Ali Sowe. Ali Sowe. Mamadou Jingali is coming off. Mamadou Jingali and Keba Sonko off, and being replaced by Bilal Job and Mustafa Dabo. Interesting moments, lively contest from the Live Your Dreams football field in Basori. We are definitely loving the atmosphere on and off the pitch. Ali Sowe having the support base of Mami Shira and the team from the Live Your Dreams football complex in Basori. Sibanor United having another massive support base. The score is currently 0-0. Team captain around the area, Ali Sowe, caught out by Sibanor United. This is Sananyasi on the far side, trying to connect the run of Francis Gomez. Francis lost it. Ali Sowe around the center, spreading it wide, landing Nyasi just there in time, or landing Jaju, just there in time to get that ball off for Sibanor United. What a game, what a contest from the Live Your Dreams football field, live on LSTV1. It's either in regulation or post-match shootout to decide. It's a chase. Sibanor United looking for options. Can they get something from this? This time it's a great run from Abdullah Tamba, and Abdullah is penalized by the flag of the assistant referee for an offside. Abdullah Tamba is another fantastic player for Sibanor United. What a game, what a battle. Special thanks to every individual following this game live on LSTV1. There is a player down injured and a player injured for Ali Sowe. The medics are already on the pitch and the player is going to be substituted. The player will be substituted as signaled by one of the players. He is going to be substituted. We can't confirm the name of the player first. We can't confirm. Ali Sowe nil, Sibanor Utd nil. Ali Sowe nil, Sibanor Utd nil is the current score. What are we waiting for? We are waiting for a goal. Sibanor Utd will want to get their noses in front, and equally Ali Sowe. The winner between Ali Sowe and Sibanor will advance. The winner between ASM Athletic of KM and Carnifing East will also advance. The winner or the top two teams in the triangular between AJ Soccer, Nyani FC and North Star will also advance to the second tier of Gambian football. Who is advancing? Who is crashing out remains to be seen. The player is going to be stretched off. The player will be stretched off. The player for Ali Sowe, we can confirm. We can confirm the player. And the player will be replaced. The player is already taking off. Already on the stretcher for Ali Sowe. Another fresh leg introduced by the Capital Base side. Ali Sowe nil, Sibanor Utd nil is the current score in case you're just joining us. Thank you. And it's a long one. Abdullah Tamba heading it down. The gloves of the goalkeeper. Substitution effected by Ali Sowe, and Bruno Gomez is introduced for the Capital Base side. Seni Nyasi Rasul, play on, says the central referee, around the center circle. Ali Sowe nil, Sibanor Utd nil is the score. Who is going to advance and who is going to crash out? The winner will crash, the winner will advance rather, and the loser will crash. Abdullah Tamba, heading it down, Francis Gomez. This is Seni Nyasi. Seni Nyasi on the far side, called Mahrez by his fans. Ali Sowe around the center. Sibanor will try to regroup, getting it further. Suso, who came on as a substitute. We are still waiting for the introduction of Bruno Gomez. That's definitely timely coming from Omar Nyasi. Omar Nyasi is the player. Omar Nyasi on a great defensive work. 0-0 is the current score. This game has all the ingredients. Bruno Gomez introduced. Remy Sanyang is already taking off after that injury on Remy. Bruno Gomez, number 9, is the latest player introduced by Ali Sowe. Ali Sowe nil, Sibanor Utd nil is the current score. Another substitution. More and more fresh legs for Team Ali Sowe. And for Sibanor Utd, we have already seen just one substitution after the introduction of Seni Nyasi. Seni came on as a substitute. Omar on the far side, one of the central defenders for Sibanor, getting it long to Kujabi Bakari. Bakari Kujabi. Bakari Kujabi, 19. is currently leading the line for Sibanor. Sibanor currently in their opposition's half. Seni Nyasi now floats that ball, long and high one. This time into the gloves of the custodian once again. Lamarana Sane introduced not long ago. Lamarana Sane is the latest player introduced by Aliso. Sibanor United. This is Francis Gomez getting the ball short. Massive clearance. What a showdown. What a showdown from the Live Your Dreams football field. And the game has all the ingredients. All the ingredients of a final. The only missing thing is the goal or goals. Is it going to come from Sibanor or Ali Sowe? And we have already played 30 minutes unofficial in the second period. Time running out. Running out for both Sibanor United and Ali Sowe. Time running out for both Ali Sowe and Sibanor United. Francis speaks possession. This time in their own half. Francis getting the ball short. Caught out by Ali Sowe. Still Ali Sowe nil, Sibanor nil. Back to the new entrant, to the custodian Alajiba. Osman Kamara to the central defender, Seni Nyasi on the far side. Seni to his twin brother Sana. Sana surged forward. Timely clearance from the central defender Ibrahim Adrame. What a game, what a battle and what a contest. This central defender seems to be in pain. He seems to be struggling. And Ali Sowe nil, Sibanor United nil. And what a contest. The winner of this contest will advance. Who is going to advance and who is going to cross out? Sibanor United hoping to play in the second tier. Equally Ali Sowe. Sibanor United played the final last season in the West Coast Region 3rd Division. Lost to Balosar on post-match shootout. Ball being taken forward. Glancing header, partly done by Ali Sowe, who picks possession. And Bilal, the new entrant. Bilal trying to use his pace. Abdullah Tamba dropping down. Quickly taken. Bruno. Caught out by Omar Nyasi. It's going to be a chase. Abdullah Tamba surge forward. Tamba Abdullah trying to use his pace. And solid defensive work once again coming from Ali Sowe. Of course, the biggest ambition for head coach Ibrahim Kamara and boys. Sibanor United hoping to play in the second tier after missing out last season. Got beaten by Balosar in the final of West Coast Region 3rd Division before Balosar advancing to the Greater Banjul playoffs, and Balosar lost to Young Africans but filed an appeal or a protest. This time strong header to the gloves of the goalkeeper. The first one wasn't a great one, and the second one greatly guarded. Omar Nyase for Sibanor to Abdullah Tamba to Francis Gomez. Modu Sede. Modu going solo, trying to get that ball on the far side. Regain possession once again for Sibanor United. Modu Sede operating on the left side of the defense. Abdullah Tamba, who is another fantastic player. Abdullah Tamba is another great player for Sibanor United. Francis Gomez. Fra to Modu Sedi. Sedi Modu getting the ball forward. The flag of the assistant referee stayed down. Modlamin Jaju around the area. Another defensive work coming from Ali Sowe. Mustafa Dabo to another new entrant. On the far side is an opportunity. That's very close. That's very close for Ali Sowe. Unfortunately squandered. Glorious opportunity squandered. Kemo Kanye, time definitely running out, and running out for both sides as we are still moving or approaching the final moments of this crucial showdown from the Live Your Dreams football field in Basuri, and of course live on LSTV1 on official 35 minutes into the second period. We can say we have 10 minutes of normal time plus additional minutes before the central referee Moduba will end this contest between Sibanor United and Ali Sowe. And if we don't have a goal in regulation, the game is definitely going to head to post-match shootouts to decide the winner in the Greater Banjul playoff final between Sibanor United and Ali Sowe. Kemo Kanye, time definitely running out for both sides.
Yes, indeed the time is not favorable for either of the sides into the regulation time, as both of them would like to win this particular contest in the regulation time. But nonetheless, I mean, any of the sides here will be able to, get themselves qualified to second division if in the post-match shootout, if this regular 90 minutes fails to separate them. So, but we have seen the large chunk of the opportunities and also the attacking threat here have been going to that of the Sibanor United side since the start of the second half. They have been threatening a lot, but have failed to put any of those ones or any of the threat that they have been piling on the Ali Sowe side to the back of the net. But the game is still very much alive for either of the sides to be able to put the game to bed in the final 10 minutes that will be played here, plus any other time that will be added on top of that. So it has already been a great game between the two sides, a highly fought encounter between the two sides. Sibanor will want to be playing in the second division next season, so as Ali Sowe also equally wants to be playing in the second division next season. But they must win this particular contest for them to be sure of that, and then that remains a question which of these sides here will be making it to the second division. As the game is currently on a stalemate here, none of the sides here is able to register any goal into the back of the net. So if they continue to play like this without scoring the goal, of course, they must be ready to settle the game from the post-match shootout, because there one of the sides here must proceed, and then one of the sides will again be competing in the second division, in the third division next season, which is a very, very difficult league to play, and it's also to reach at this particular level. It's always very, very difficult. We have seen Sibanor last season in the third division. They played up to the final in West Coast where Balosar defeated them, and then here this year as well they played the final, and then they are here today for another final that they are playing against a winner from Banjul, and then with that they will be able to qualify themselves to the second division next season if they win this particular game. So let's see where the game will finally be heading to, whether Sibanor will win, or are we going to see Ali Sowe winning at the end of this particular game here, including of course the post-match shootout if the 90 minutes fails to give us any confirmation of who will be making to the second division next season.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanye. Time running out. Running out for both Sibanor United and Ali Sowe. The score is still 0-0. 38 minutes in the second period unofficial. Landing now. Intercepting that ball on the far side. It's a throw in for Ali Sowe. The score is still 0-0. Special thanks to all our followers monitoring this game live on LSTV on either Facebook or YouTube. Parliament Fatih at the commentary cabin. Kemo Kanye, and as usual Osman Kamara behind camera operations. Ali Sowe 0, Sibanor United 0. Seni Nyasi now. Seni dispossessed by the tall and lanky central defender for Ali Sowe. Ali Sowe central defender, physically built up, tall and lanky. Is indeed an agile central defender. What a game and a contest. The winner will advance, the loser will cross out. Who is going to advance and who is going to cross out remains to be seen. Central referee Moduba is having the assistance of Dauda Sonko, Dauda Baji, Modlamin Sanyang and Mafuji Jata is the match commissioner. Live from the Live Your Dreams football field in Basuri. The game is live on LSTV1. Parliament Party, just as I said earlier. And Kemo Kanye behind camera or at the commentary cabin. Ali Sowe trying to get that ball quickly. But the central referee Modu Ba has already instructed the player to get the ball back. It's a delivery. Another delivery from Ali Sowe. Strong header from landing the team captain. Getting that ball down. Ali Sowe around the edge. Ali Sowe. Omar Nyase. Husseini Nyase. Bakari Kujabi to Francis Gomez. Francis into the gloves of the goalkeeper. What a strike from Francis, but never troubled the custodian. Francis Gomez got the equalizer for Sibanor United in the 2-1 victory over Kunkujang Friends. That was the West Coast Region 3rd Division final at the Box Bar Mini Stadium before Super Sub Husseini Nyase wrapping up the victory for the Fonyi-based side Sibanor. And Sibanor advancing to the playoffs. And here they are up against Ali Sowe, who got the better of the police in the Banjul final. The score was indeed 4-1. 4-1 in the Banjul 3rd Division final. Omar Nyase getting that ball short. Francis Gomez. And Francis is getting closer and closer. Who is going to advance and who is going to crash out? Sibanor Ali Sowe. Landing. Not a great delivery from landing. Ball being picked up there by Modlamin Jaji. Modlamin trying to go forward. I had to connect the run of Abdullah Tamba, but unfortunately not a great one. Lively contest. What a game and what a showdown from the Live Your Dreams football field in Basuri. The score is currently 0-0. Time running out for both sides. We have very few minutes before the central referee will end the proceedings in regulation. As far as this time around is Suso. Suso spreading it wide. And Omar Nyasi just there in time to get that ball off. What a game, what a showdown. From the half of Ali Sowe to the half of Sibanor United. From the half of Sibanor United back to the half of Ali Sowe. And once again, to the back of Sibanor United, or the half of Sibanor United. Ali Sowe Football Club. Is that an infringement? Yes, given by the central referee. Central referee Moduba is the trusted referee for this crucial showdown. Moduba Dauda Sonko, Dauda Baji, Modlamin Sanyang and Mafuji Jata match commissioner. From the Live Your Dreams football complex, every supporter, every fan here at the Live Your Dreams football complex is anxiously waiting for that opener. Who is going to find the back of the net remains to be seen. Ali Sowe or Sibanor United. Ali Sowe or Sibanor United to advance. It's a set piece for Ali Sowe on the far side, and the central referee has already given the green light. Flutes partly caught out. Another opportunity. Ball being cleared by Sibanor United. Modu Sedi for Sibanor now. Sedi Modu going long. Not a decent one. On the back of the advancing player. Ali Sowe now. Trying to dribble past a group of players. Is that going to be a foul? Yes, given. And that's already given. That's already given against Sibanor United. Ali Sowe having a player down. Time running out. Unofficial 44 minutes on our clock. According to our unofficial clock at the commentary cabin, the central referee and his officials having the official timing. Currently a player down injured for Ali Sowe. And Ali Sowe Football Club, a team from Banjul, the champions of Banjul against Sibanor United, the winners of West Coast Region 3rd Division. And the outright champions will be decided here. Sibanor or Ali Sowe? In regulation or post-match shootout? Who is advancing and who is crashing out? Time running out. Time running out. Time definitely running out. And if we are to have a goal in this contest, must be a late goal. If we are to have a goal here, it must be a late goal for either Sibanor United or Ali Sowe, or else the game will be heading to post-match shootout to decide the winner. Time ticking fast. Ali Sowe against Sibanor United. Who is advancing and who is crashing out? It's a set piece. Into the gloves of the goalkeeper Isaac Mendy. How many minutes is going to be added on? Anyway, we have to wait. We have to wait for the final minute here. This time Sibanor United. It's a substitution. Probably this might be the players to take the post-match shootout. We have already seen a player. There might be the number 4 is one of the players that took the penalty during the post-match shootout between Sibanor United and Gambinos at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. We have to confirm his name shortly. That's the first touch. It's another throw in Sibanor United. The new entrant and number 3 to deliver. Sibanor United nil. Ali Sowe nil. Abdullah Tamba heading it down. Glancing header around the area. It's Sowe on the far side. Sowe came on as a substitute. Glancing header. Timely interception from team captain. What a defender for Sibanor United landing. Landing Jarjo. It is Sowe once again. Sowe around the edge. Ali Sowe getting that ball down. It's going to be a chase on the far side. Ali Sowe caught out by Sibanor United. Corner. It's a busy technical area. It's a corner for Ali Sowe. Ali floats over the crossbar. That was definitely very close. And that's full time. Full time. Full time at the Live Your Dreams football field in Basori. Full time between Ali Sowe and Sibanor United in regulation. It ended 0-0. Ali Sowe nil, Sibanor United nil. And now it's the turn. It's the turn of post-match shootout to decide. It's now the turn of a post-match shootout to decide the winner between Ali Sowe and Sibanor United. Kemo Kanye, it's all over. In regulation, it ended 0-0, and it's now the turn of post-match shootout to decide the winner between Ali Sowe and Sibanor United. And currently, we believe both gaffers will be working on their players who will be taking the post-match shootout. And earlier on, we have seen Sibanor United introducing 2 players, and those players we believe must have been penalty specialists for Coach Ibrahim Kamara.
Yes, very well. Perhaps these are players who are introduced here into this Lamin Kamara and Usain Usanya introduced purposely for the penalty shootout. But it is going to be very difficult because as it is right now, none of the sides here will want to lose this game, and then playing the whole of 90 minutes, and then which has failed to separate you, and then which has failed to so as the confirmation of which side will be making their way to the second division next season. And now it must be confirmed from the post-match shootout here between Sibanor United and Ali Sowe in FC. So it is going to be very, very difficult. Remember, I mean, Sibanor are the winners of West Coast third division, and then Ali Sowe also emerged as the victors at the Banjul third division. So both sides have face off here at the live your dreams live at the Basori of the Real de Banjul football ground. And now they have played the entire 90 minutes without a goal, and the game is now heading to the post-match shootout. So let's see whether it has to be the West Coast champions or that of the Banjul champions to get themselves promoted to the second division next season. But as it ends here, I mean, all the players and also everyone that is affiliated to either of the sides here will be anxiously waiting, will be so much nervous about the ending of this particular game, because now you are heading into the lottery now. You don't know who will be able to win this. Very, very strong in the entire regulation time that was played, and now that has failed to produce any winner. It might produce here from the post-match shootout. Now let's see, the goalkeepers also will have their job to do. If one of the goalkeepers is able to save one of the penalty takes here, I believe that is going to be a very, very good thing for either of the sides here that will want to win this particular game. So let's see what happens. Now the players are going back to the pitch to take their respective places, and thereafter we are going to see the penalties being taken here. Now Francis Gomez is taking the force responsibility for Sibanor United into this shootout. It's a very, very important take. Let's see what Francis will be able to do about this particular take here. Francis, one of the best players for Sibanor and one of the most reliable players, is now taking the responsibility for the forced penalty of his side.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanyi. The game ended 0-0 in regulation. Post-match shootout to decide the winner between Sibanor United and Ali Sowe. Francis Gomez to take the first penalty for Sibanor United. Hands on hip. The AC Hosen's new boy, Francis. Will he be able to score? Francis Gomez against the goalkeeper. Francis Gomez for Sibanor United. Francis Gomez. Francis sending the goalkeeper the wrong way and beautifully converted, and it is now the turn of Ali Sowe. Kemo Kanyi, that was beauty of a spot kick from the most experienced player, Francis Gomez for Sibanor United.
Yes, the most experienced for them, and then the most reliable for them, because I mean he needs to be at his best if Sibanor United needs to. If Sibanor United can win everything, because we have seen him doing so in the West Coast regional final, and then before then we have seen him perform very well against other teams as well.
Ibrahim Adrame for Ali Sowe against Isaac Mendy. Isaac in goal for Sibanor United. Ibrahim Adrame for Ali Sowe. What a moment. Calm atmosphere. All the supporters are anxiously waiting. Ibrahim Adrame. Ibrahim saved by the goalkeeper Isaac Mendy. What a save from Isaac! Celebrations for Sibanor United.
Yes, this is an advantage for Sibanor United. You can see the first take for Sibanor was Francis Mendy. He was able to beautifully convert that penalty, and then we have seen the player for that comes from the Ali Sowe end, who Ibrahim Adrame, who lost the first take for his side, and then that was a brilliant save from Isaac Mendy from the Sibanor United short stopper. So let's see one of the new entrants now for Sibanor, Usainu Sanyang.
Usainu Sanyang came on as a substitute. Sanyang Usainu 4 scored during the post-match shootout against Gambinos at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. Usainu Sanyang. Sanyang Usainu. Will he be able to score? Usainu! What a miss! Usainu Sanyang missed for Sibanor United. He cannot just believe it. He cannot just believe that. He cannot believe it. Kemo Kanyi is a miss for Ali Sowe and a miss for Sibanor United.
Yes, unbelievable for him. You can see, he was purposely introduced into this particular game for a shootout, and then barely he touches the ball in the regulation time, because as soon as he was introduced, in a few minute time, about 2 or 3 minutes time, the center referee calls off the game, and then now he has stepped up to the responsibility now, but he also squandered that part.
It's now the turn of Hassan Bai. Hassan Bai 6 against Isaac. Hassan into the bottom corner. Beautifully converted Hassan Bai for Ali Sowe. It's now the turn of another new entrant, Lamin Kamara. Kamara Lamin also came on as a substitute. Lamin Kamara came on as a substitute for Sibanor United alongside Usainu Sanyang. Lamin Kamara 3 for Sibanor United. Usainu Sanyang cannot still believe it. Anyway, it is now the turn of Lamin Kamara, and currently facing Alajiba. Lamin Kamara beautifully executed Sibanor United, and it's going to be the turn of another new entrant, Lamarana Sane. Kemo Kanyi, we are definitely seeing very good penalties here. Earlier on, we have seen Ali Sowe missing from the spot, and also Sibanor United. But after that, we have seen glorious opportunities. Great penalties being taken by Sibanor and Ali Sowe.
Yes, already 5 takes here, and then we have seen 3 beautiful goals here. One from Sibanor two from Sibanor and one from Ali Sowe. Now the third take for Ali Sowe is also a new entrant into this particular game. Lamarana Sane is now giving the responsibility.
The turn of Lamarana Sane came on as a substitute for Ali Sowe. Lamarana Sane against Isaac Mendy. Lamarana Sowe against Isaac Mendy. Lamarana Sane 2 against Isaac Mendy. Lamarana Sane, will he be able to convert? Lamarana struck the standbar. What a moment for Sibanor United. And Sibanor United will now have the opportunity, will once again have another glorious opportunity to score and have their noses in front.
Yes, very well. Another very good opportunity for Sibanor. You can see they have taken 3 and then lost 1, while Ali Sowe have also taken 3 and then lost 2 of those 3 that they have taken. Now Sibanor is now going to be having another responsibility here into this particular game. If they are able to, if this particular player, the number 5 and also the captain for Sibanor United side, is able to convert this, that will be a very, very a good opportunity for them to be able to celebrate this particular score. Now the Landing Jaju, the captain for the side, is now been given the responsibility to take his side to the glory part.
Landing, the team captain, Landing Jaju, had a great game. Landing Jaju will face Alaji Bar. Landing Jaju team captain, will he be able to convert? Landing Jaju team captain, landing into the bottom corner, and what a beauty of a spot kick. Landing Jaju, the team captain, and celebrates in style for Sibanor United. Sibanor getting closer and closer. Anyway, it's now the turn of the team captain and number 7 for Ali Sowe, Musa Toure. Musa Toure 7 will now have the opportunity. Isaac Mendy just need to save this, and Sibanor will be playing in the second tier next season. And the number 7, Musa Toure 7. Musa into the bottom corner. Isaac Mendy dive to his right, but unfortunately could not pull a save. And that's a score win for Sibanor United. That's a score win. And Seni Nyasi, huge responsibility. Huge responsibility. Seni Nyasi to score, and Sibanor United will be playing in the second tier of Gambian football for the very first time. Will Sibanor United, will Seni Nyasi be able to score? And if Seni is able to score, Sibanor United, under the guidance of Ibrahim Kamara, will be playing in the second tier. Seni Nyasi, Seni into the bottom corner! Celebrations in style at Sibanor United confirmed. Confirmed, Sibanor United will be playing in the second tier of Gambian football. Congratulations, head coach Ibrahim Kamara. What a moment for Ibrahim and the entire West Coast region. Sibanor United, and Sibanor, of course, will be playing in the second tier. Gambian football, just like Balosar did last season. What a moment. Sibanor United, congratulations. Congratulations, Sibanor United. Congratulations, Sibanor United.
Yes, Sibanor have now found their way into the second division next season. Of course, they will be competing against the second division teams next season, and then with that, and this is what they have been fighting for since the start of the season, especially after winning a final in the regional at the West Coast regional final. So now that they have achieved their dreams, the focus will now be on the second division, and this is what they will be training for. This is what they dreamed for before this particular day. Of course, a disappointing early show side. You can see their players. Some you could see that frustration in their face. They are still on the ground trying to console themselves with that, and then but it's never an easy game because you are also playing against the regional champions of West Coast. So West Coast is one of the biggest regions. So whichever team emerge as the champions from that particular region, can go on to anywhere or any level and do what is necessary for their sides. Power.
Celebrations in style. Still celebrations in style for Sibanor United. Reaching the GFF Men's Division 1. It ended 0-0 in regulation before Sibanor United advancing on post-match. Sibanor United, of course, under the guidance of head coach Ibrahim Kamara. I've already booked a spot. In the GFF Men's Division 2 on Ali Sowe. Cross out. Sibanor United will be playing in the second tier. And now is the turn of ASM Athletics and Carnifing East. And the winner between KSM or ASM Athletics and Carnifing East will also advance. And the top two other teams from LRR, CRR and North Bank region will advance to the second tier of Gambian football. Ali Sowe Football Club came to the Banjul 3rd Division last season. Played in the 3rd Division. And this year came for the second time. And once again losing it this year to Sibanor United. And it ended in regulation 0-0 before Sibanor United advancing on a post-match shootout. And we have to say once again a very big thank you to every follower of LSTV1. Right from the word go from the Live Your Dreams football field in Basuri. And it has been a memorable day for Sibanor United, a historic day for Sibanor United. Hopefully we'll have Ibrahim Kawara on our mic shortly. Ibrahim will solely talk to the press after sealing that historic victory. He could not just believe it after the final whistle. After the final whistle, he was on tears. And it's full time, and we are still at the Live Your Dreams football field in Basuri. Of course, an emotional moment, emotional afternoon and evening for head coach Ibrahim Kamara. You know, coach, it's definitely a very difficult moment for you. We've seen you after the final whistle, you were on tears. First, tell us what made you so emotional.
Yeah, Paul, thank you very much. This has been my dream for quite a long time. Looking at the region, Fonyi, and we have a lot of talents over there. So I started from years, and here we are today. It's definitely something that it will come, and I believe very, very emotional, honestly.
Ibrahima, this is definitely a memorable and also an emotional moment as the head coach for Fonyi zonal team to have that 100% concentration on Sibanor United. Here you are guiding. This really mean to the people of Fonyi and Ibrahim Kamara?
No, it means a lot. They having a team representing them, and the talents in Fonyi would also be exposed in the divisions, like the second division, obviously, which is a pride moment for Fonyi. That the football in Fonyi has grown to a level now that people can recognize Fonyi as a land of talent too. It's definitely a joyous moment for everyone who is a Fonyinka and a true lover of Fonyi.
Ibrahima, tell us the preparation to this game, because we were made to understand that at some point you were watching almost every other game. Did you have the chance to watch Ali Sowe before playing this final against them?
Honestly, I traveled the length and breadth of this country just to make sure watch possible opponents. I watch every opponent possible in the league. So I watched them in the final. If we took our chances in the first half, it would not reach into penalties. That was the first scenario, and they executed well. We were not lucky to score, but I watched them. That has played a vital role in minimizing their threat. The entire game, they have very minimal impact, opportunities to score. Definitely.
Ibrahim, I wouldn't want to keep you that long here because you seems to be very much emotional, and also knowing that you're coming to the Live Your Dreams football field, this is an artificial turf, and where you train is basically sandy. What were some of the preparations that you had to make sure your players are able to comport and also have themselves playing very good football on this pitch?
Yeah, I would definitely thank West Coast, who have definitely contributed in that, in arranging a park that we would be training. an artificial turf to get ourselves used to. We almost trained 8 days in an artificial turf to prepare us to play in today's game. So we would thank them very, very well for stepping up for the region and doing it for the region. Definitely, we can't say much about West Coast. They did very, very, very well.
And finally, you are into the second tier of Gambian football. How will you prepare the team going into the very first season of the GFF Men's Division 2?
Yeah, we're going to compete very, very well in the league per se. We're going to make sure that we stay in the league for this season, and next season we challenge ourselves into a top 4, or even going as far as possible. That's the time.
We have a whole lot of talents in Sibanor United, and then seeing the likes of Abdoulaye Tamba, Francis Gomez, and a whole lot of Usman Kamara really impressed me. He's definitely a fine lad. With the crops of players that you're currently having, are you still hopeful that you should be able to maintain the team in the second division?
Obviously, it's their team. Definitely, these players, they don't even negotiate with anyone. Even I tell them, look, this Usman you're talking of, there are a team that wanted to take him. I told him I wanted to take you to a particular team in the second division. He said, no, coach, I'm staying. We're going to qualify the team from Fonyi. So it's like they take the responsibility as it's their team. They're not going anywhere. So
finally, coach, to the supporters out there in Fonyi, afu Fonyi nkole ni manika kango la ojola kango, finally.
Yeah, Fonyi nkole me min fola le wala mala baraka bake alla kata ko mo ya jele mo la ila dua wartale mo be duwata mo be lafta team ni qualify. Ya jele ko Fonyi team olem and definitely womu kulde mi alon ko awarta bake nyime sal ku jola kanya bobu tu ko palo la signayom tu nyomne salary pour support yanko kanolimi di duway pour mun qualify nya second division. So thank you to everyone.
Thank you very much once again. Congratulations. That's head coach Ibrahim Kamara after sailing or getting the team to the very first time in the GFF Men's Division 2 after defeating Ali Sowe in a nail-biting post-match shootout after the game ending in regulation 0-0. And this is where we're going to wrap it up. Wrap it up from the Live Your Dreams football field. It has been Parliament Fatih behind camera operations. Until then, this is where we're going to say bye-bye. But before we go, we have to send our sincere appreciation to, and thanks to every other supporter, and also follow up TV1.